Windermere and Winter Garden, two of the most sought after communities right here in Central Florida. And in this video, I'm going to do a comparison between the two. Let's have a look. Let's go. Welcome to Orlando Living, and if this is your first time on my channel, please press that thumbs up button, show me some love, because I bring you community videos all throughout Central Florida, Orlando, Greater Orlando, Tampa Bay, and Ocala. And today I'm actually doing a comparison between Windermere and Winter Garden. Now, both of these cities are most sought after, and there are very unique and distinct differences between the two that will help you decide which area would be better for you if you're looking to relocate. So I'm going to give you some point of reference to be able to make that decision. Now, they're both located in Orange County, and they're both right adjacent to each other. While Windermere is actually a small town of Windermere, and it's known for Butler chain of lakes. You will have multi-million-dollar mansions on the Butler chain of lakes, whereas Winter Garden is a little bit more populated. When you compare the population, it's actually a lot more populated than Windermere. Windermere is just probably about 3,000 to 4,000 people, whereas Winter Garden is more about 50,000 to 60,000 people. So it's a much larger, it's a much bigger city as compared to Windermere. There is a lot that happens in Winter Garden, but Windermere has this old charm, that small town feeling. But you're right in the middle of everything, not too far from anything, whereas Winter Garden kind of stretches on one side of 50 to the other side of 50, right by the Colonial Drive. So it is a much bigger area in Orange County that construed Winter Garden. So when it comes to Windermere and Winter Garden, they are both affluent areas, with the average median price for Winter Garden is about $519, $520. For Windermere, it is just a little shy of $700. You're just about $675, $680. That is the average median price. The cost of living, when you compare that, Windermere is a little bit more expensive. It's a little bit more affluent area when you compare that to Winter Garden. But Winter Garden gives you a lot more choices. They're both very safe neighborhoods. And if you're kind of looking for a neighborhood where you don't have to compromise on the quality, Winter Garden would be good. If you're looking for that specific lifestyle, to be in a more gated community with golf courses or just be on Butler chain of lakes, then Windermere would be a better option for you to consider. So some of the top communities when it comes to Windermere, which is home to a lot of prestigious communities such as Lake Butler Sound right behind me. Right in front of me is the Isleswood. Just down the road is Keens Point, where the average price for a single family home starts way over $1 million in this current market at the time of the shoot, whereas Winter Garden also has some really good communities. You have brand new communities such as Waterley. You also have other Stony Brook West. You have other communities which are more reasonable. Because Winter Garden has a lot more area and it's a bigger town than Windermere, it gives you a lot more options in terms of your residential. Now, if you are looking for that brand new home anywhere in Central Florida, Tampa Bay, Orlando, Greater Orlando, make sure to check out Orlando Home Show. That's where I bring you 8+ models, and all I do is bring you brand new models all throughout these cities, and we can tell you a lot more about what is the average price in regards to those brand new homes that are being built. But if you're looking for that unique lifestyle right by the water, then Windermere is something that would appeal to you a lot more as compared to Winter Garden. However, both communities have some really good options when it comes to the housing. Traffic and transportation is an important aspect to kind of consider when you're looking to move to Windermere and Winter Garden. Windermere is actually a quieter, more exclusive place, so you can experience less congestions. However, it does have narrow roads, and when you travel during the peak times, you probably are going to get some congestion. Whereas Winter Garden is a little bit more urban. It is well connected to the roads, and the roads are a little bit more wider. You have the Expressway 429. It also benefits from the public transportation, which is well developed. It has a better infrastructure because it is a bigger city as compared to Windermere. So that is something to kind of keep in mind. In conclusion, for those who prefer less congestion and don't mind potential delays due to limited access point, Windermere is suitable. But if ease of commuting and access to major highways is more important, then Winter Garden would be a better choice. So when it comes to the people and community, the Windermere is more of a close-knit luxury vibe. When you compare that, the residents often bond on common interests such as boating, golfing, participating in exclusive social events. They have the farmers market both in Windermere and Winter Garden. The small town size fosters a very strong sense of community when it comes to Windermere. In terms of Winter Garden, on the other hand, it prides itself on the vibrant and diverse community because of the larger area. There's also regular events that actually happens, such as the Winter Garden Farmers Market. They have live music at the pavilion, various cultural festivals that creates a lively, interactive atmosphere for the most part. If you're looking for that close-knit, luxurious community feel, Windermere is definitely a better choice. But if you are looking for a lively, diverse, secured, but not that expensive of a community, then Winter Garden is the place to be. So when it comes to the location of Windermere and Winter Garden to the Orlando International Airport, both of these cities are just about 20 to 22 miles. You're well within about 20 to about 30 minutes, depending upon which part of Windermere or Winter Garden you are, to go to all the major landmarks such as Disney and Universal parks. So in terms of the location, it's quite similar to each other. When it comes to the shopping and dining and your day-to-day groceries and everything, both of them have like a mom and pop shopping complex. However, Winter Garden, because of the nature, because it's a bigger city than Windermere, they just have a better Winter Garden Villages, which is one of the major shopping areas. Now, if you want to know more about Windermere and Winter Garden, you want to know more about shopping, dining, schools, and everything else, make sure to check the video that I have specifically done about Windermere and Winter Garden. We talk about the pro and cons. I go a lot more into details, and that video is definitely going to help. And if you are specifically looking for that brand new home, as I mentioned, please make sure to check out Orlando Home Show. That is where I do 8+ models all throughout Central Florida, Tampa Bay, and Ocala areas. Education is a crucial factor when you're deciding to relocate to any place. Windermere and Winter Garden actually both offers one of the best schools in all of Orange County. Actually, Windermere has some of the best academic schools that you can go to, such as the Windermere High School. You also have Windermere Elementary and the Gotham Middle School. When it comes to Winter Garden, it also offers some really nice both charter and public schools in Windermere. You have the West Orange High School, the Sunridge Middle School, several top-rated elementary school are located in Winter Garden. And additionally, we have the Winter Garden Foundation Academy, which is a private school, which is where I am shooting this section of my video. They just offer a lot of curriculum that are based mainly with science and technology and stuff like that the kids are kind of into. So this is something good. If you want to know more, make sure that you check the video where I kind of talk a lot more about the number of schools, both charter and public. And I'm also going to be doing a section which is just going to be dedicated to the top schools in Orange County, Osceola County, and other Central Florida counties and major cities such as Kissimmee and Claremont and stuff like that. So what is it going to be for you, Windermere or Winter Garden? At the end of the day, what I feel like is what really matters is what works for you and your family. Go and take a deep dive into my other videos to give you more understanding of other Central Florida communities and then make a decision. But at the end of the day, what works for you is the paramount in terms of deciding, because both of these cities are among the top cities to be in Central Florida. Hope my video brings in a lot of value, and if they do, please press that thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel. I put in a lot of time, effort, energy in bringing you this video. And if Spanish is your main language, don't forget to check out Orlando Home Show in Espanol. We're also on TikTok and Instagram, so please check us out. Until the next one, thank you for watching. Bye for now.